I'm still not sure with how much of it to take on board and move ahead. And this was my journal entry for today. While journaling, I wanted to have a telepathic language that I am using. The conversation happens in my mind. The dog with the, so she is going to, and they said, well, yeah, this, 1, 2, 3 other steps that you could use. Now, which is fine, right? Because they do have the experience of uh, uh, to back up what they're saying. And still, I'm like, well, I don't want to onboard all the 3 points that you're giving me. I do still want to um, tweak them a little bit and experiment with them. And how much of taking a step, they set my productivity, set back my work for today, and do I take the chance to make the mistake, have the experience of my own, or I just up and take what they've given me because they have the experience. And Blossom is coming up with a very interesting analogy. She says, whatever step you choose, it has its own, it's got its own flow. It is going to have its own next steps, solutions, repercussions, um, and an end result. So, how much of that complete end result is going to get delayed, is going to really not go in the way that is planned? How about thinking from a little of a longer vision and then seeing whether you still want to continue and experiment? And of course, because they've already given you the 3 steps, how about trying that as a framework and then working your way, working my own way around inside that structure, which will help that I don't go astray too much. I don't like really go fall into a ditch too hard and still get to try what I want to try. And the analogy she's giving is about Marshall, who's her sibling with me. Marshall and Blossom are my dogs. And Marshall is a 10-year-old. He's a rescue. He came to us when he was 5 years old. And Blossom has been with me since a pup, a 3-month-old pup. And the analogy she's giving me is when the fireworks go off or when there's a loud disturbance, how does Marshall react and how do I react? Marshall knows, because he's got that experience to back him up. He knows that this loud disturbance is not in my control and I can't make it go away. What I can do is hunker down, calm down, and while it out, just let it finish without stressing myself out too much. While Blossom, because she's learning, she will try and bark, she will try and find the loud disturbance source, hunt it down, and then hunker down out of tiredness, waste of energy, waste of time, lot of stress build up. And because the stress builds up, she might throw up her food, she might have an accident in the house, her pupils get dilated, her heartbeat increases. That's not a very good way of uh, handling the disturbance. So she's saying ki, if I look at Marshall, or if I take my cues, if she takes her cues from me, I don't get hyper, I don't squeak and scream and get stressed out. I sit down in one place, I get my blanket, I read a book as if it's the most normal thing, and it's just a loud disturbance, it's very annoying, it'll go away. She can feed off that calming energy and it helps calm her down. Working within a structure will be helpful, and then you can of course find your own way, because hey, experiences are how we build our experience bank, our knowledge bank, and that's how we learn. Every experience is going to be helpful in one way or another. And trust in the higher source that this experience, we will learn something from it, and I will make the best of this. So, hi, my name is Roshali, and this is Blossom. This is a small video that we are making, and it's especially for high achieving professionals who are also loving dog parents, and they will resonate with this message the most, especially because they want to keep the momentum of their success without compromising quality time with their dogs. Now, while you have been listening or watching the video, if you notice your dog pay close attention, behave slightly more odd than usual, it could be a chance that it could be a sign that they want to chance with a telepathic communication and a conversation with you through me. And you can definitely reach out, get in touch, comment, like, and also share this video with another high aspiring professional who might find this very helpful. Journaling helps me as a high achieving professional reduce my stress, get all that mess from my head out into paper. It's a very tactile activity that gets me in the flow, gets all the rubbish out, so that there is a lot of space for good stuff to get in. Um, I'm just reading off my notes so I don't miss out on anything. Before I conclude, remember to be brave enough to open your heart to have a conversation with your dog. They don't mince words, so it could get a little, what, kind of thing. And I believe in whatever you decide, and so does your pet. Now, give them a loving hug and have a wonderful, worthy day.